Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the house of the princess. I am glad to see you at the first day of the week at the open of the show. God is so good. And I'm happy that everyone is here and is excited to be with me. So again, tell your people to come on in the room. And I want to see you put your kings and queens in the chat. Put your crowns in the chat. I see some of y'all already in there. Look, hey, Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice let me know early on she was ready and she got her 5 cents to say. Okay. And I'm ready for you, Miss Bernice. Okay. Thank y'all for coming in. Now, while you are coming in, I know y'all done had y'all church. Maybe. Thank you. You probably got your chicken in the oven. And your macaroni and cheese or whatever you're going to do, your hamburgers and hot dogs or your ribs. So you got the Sunday dinner going. And we're going to talk about some Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I hope that you got a cool beverage on the side. Maybe it be water or wine, whatever makes you feel fine. I keep a little water with me too. And if I need anything else, I just go ask my production assistant to come on and help me out. Now, look, I see I'm not looking 100% good on camera, so let me adjust this lighting here. Give me a second and see if that helps. It may or may not. I'll turn it up a little bit. Who knows? You know, up here, I'll tell you, something going to happen ghetto up in here. Because I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet. Let me know how you're doing. So, while you're doing that, the name of this brand new panel is Ladies Love Huntsville. So if you are a Love and Marriage Huntsville fan, or you have a friend that is a fan, I want you to continue to come in here because we're going to come in here every week. And hopefully we slay. I hope you love these beautiful ladies that's coming through. And they're gonna give you the tea. Thank you so much for the first super chat. Y'all coming in here hard. Thank you, Miss Paula Stenyard, for the love and support. Also, I forgot we got to get these young ladies their cash apps up here. You can give them some direct cash apps as well. And, you know, we're going to thank them for their services. And we're going to give them a little gas money as well for coming out through the StreamYard, okay? But they might want to buy a sandwich or two this week. So we're going to support everybody, all right? So, without further ado, thank y'all for being here. Y'all was in here early. Some of y'all was here last night, just like y'all was waiting outside of Ticketmaster for a concert ticket, okay? I am going to introduce, and thank y'all for the compliments. I am going to introduce the panel. Now, first, we have a beautiful lady who's going to introduce herself to you from California, because they know how to party. We're going to bring up my first panelist, California Cutiee. Hey, girl.
Hello, everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing out there? Hey, Miss Princess.
She got her good background going on, looking all clean. Look, she clean the house, everything. That's
I do.
You want to tell everybody about yourself today?
Sure, I can. My name is, I go by California Cutiee, of course, but my name is Melinda. They call me Lynn for short. So that's my government name, y'all. The government name is Melinda. They call me Lynn. That's my nickname. And y'all know me as California Cutiee. And I'm just a little girl from California, mother of 5. I got 2 grandbabies. And I do some hair. I'm a little braid stylist, a mobile braid stylist. So, I hook people up, and that's what I do.
Yeah, if you're in the California area, you want your hairs did, then
You
you
can
look
look
up.
me up.
You
I will
look
come
up.
see you because I'm a mobile stylist. I'll come to you. You ain't even got to come to me.
All right, I like that because I get lazy sometimes, and I
Okay.
believe, during the COVID, you don't want to be out there in the shops. You
Hmm.
call up somebody to come to you. That's what's up.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Oh, so
And I want to thank you, Princess, for the opportunity to. I'm so ready to get this this good tea on this good show that we watch. I'm so excited. So yeah, I can't wait to get it going.
all right. And in the meantime, while we introduce our another panelist, I like thank you, Dorit, for being on top of things because sometimes I get a little airheaded. Make sure not only do you like this video, that you subscribe to this video
Hmm.
and my channel so you can get all of this good commentary and the content that I got for you. Okay. Also hit the notification bell so you'll always know when I'm going live. Because as you can see, Assist is growing and I'm getting something for you going almost every day. You don't want to miss out on it. Okay. So give me your lights and all that. Like, yes, Huntsville is gonna be fire. Okay, and I'm finna play with my next co-panelist here. Y'all know her from these YouTube streets. And I love that she's militant and also thoughtful at the same time. Yeah. And I'll wait till she gets up to tell the other joke. But y'all know her from running that mouth, Miss Simone La Bouche.
Hello, everyone. Hello. It is so good to be in the house of the princess. Hello.
Hi. Now look, she's my resident avatar. So y'all don't tell the jokes. We just gonna get that out there in the presence now. Now she will not forever be an avatar.
Not
She's
forever.
she's going through. I can't even. She told me not to use the other word, so I'm not going to use the other word. But she's going through her stylist right now. So when she
Yes.
come out, she's going to be cute.
I'm going to be cute. I'm going to
I'm
be cute.
excited.
But, Princess, you have seen me, so I am not a mystery to you or California Cutiee. Both
Exactly.
of you know who I am. We've had video conversations. You've seen my face, not just my arm, correct?
That part.
The shade drops early.
We saw the arm and everything else, Hunty.
The hair, the eyeballs, and all of that.
That
And
part.
look, I don't know what it is about StreamYard. Is running funny, is running slow. I'm trying to get some of y'all comments on the screen, but look, it is what it is. And I hope it's just not my machine running slow. It shouldn't be, but let me close something else down just to make sure it's not pulling. But thank you guys for your comments. So now that we are all in touch with one another, now we're about to get down to the tea with
Dig
Martell and
in.
them down there at the Huntsville. Okay.
Pipe and hot tea.
Oh man. Man, man,
So
man.
I noticed there was a new intro. Let's start there. They had to do a new intro, of course, because they have new characters being introduced onto the show. So, what is your thoughts about the intro and the looks and everything that they had going on with the gold and black and the metallic looking? Come on,
I mean, the
California,
golden.
because you look like you standing on that
You know,
tongue.
I'm already ready. You know, I'm like the go. I actually liked everybody's look. I did. I liked everybody's look except for Tisha's look. Tisha, to me, she had on all white. I don't know if you guys caught that, but she had on all white. She didn't have on gold. She had on all white. But her face and her hair, she almost looked like older than her mom. Like it was kind of, she was giving me older vibes when I
Oh,
when I
let me go
flashed through it.
find this picture for these people.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, it was almost too much makeup and stuff.
I know
But
what you're saying. I know what
okay,
you're
because she
saying.
doesn't need all of that. So for me,
Yeah.
because she's a pretty lady, so she doesn't need all that. So I think they overcompensated for her in the beginning of the, for that segment. I was like,
And
everybody
I
look
like her
nice.
with softer waves too. I like her hair with softer waves.
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
Oh, somebody
So
said
other than
she
that,
looked
that's my only
juicy.
critique. That's my only critique. That to me, Tisha didn't look as good as everyone else. And I noticed Destiny was by herself. And did they show the new people or no? I don't think they showed the new people.
Yeah, they in
Let me.
here. They in here.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I
I
thought
don't
they were
remember.
in the opening, but I could have been mistaken.
I
You
don't
know.
think they were in the opening. I
Oh,
don't
these
think
comments.
so.
Y'all had her looking funeral ready, casket
Ready? I
ready,
told you. Okay, so they agree. That's all I'm saying.
hasty. Okay, so then what y'all gonna make me do is be all shady, all about the trees. Uh, I'm finna get real shady for you. Here we go.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little
Mm-hmm.
pixelated, but there go the ladies, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is Tisha over here on the first one up.
That wasn't the
Yes.
best look for her. I mean, I like her with her hair softer, looser
Mm-hmm.
wave. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like Cutie said, she's a beautiful woman. She's annoying as hell, but she's a beautiful woman. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think that this wasn't the best makeup look for her.
Yeah.
The
No.
best look,
I think.
period.
This comment, Tisha is Miss Wanda reincarnated. I don't think she's as
See.
hard as Wanda. Like Wanda be coming with them hairstyles. Tisha don't be quite knowing what to do. She tries,
Right.
she gets there, but maybe she just don't deliver. Maybe she got the cart and the horse. But sometimes I'll be thinking about where they come from. Me coming from a big city, like all of you come from big cities. So the
Mm-hmm.
fashion forwardness is definitely different than it is in those smaller towns. And so sometimes they get stuff later than what
True.
we than what we
That's
get.
very true.
Because
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna talk about these wigs, honey. That's why I wore a wig today, honey.
Oh,
We're gonna talk about
girl.
these wigs. Because the wigs
Mm-hmm.
was cute, but at the same time, they was horrifying me during this show. So
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of that blonde one that Melody had on?
this
When
one
she was,
right here.
no, the one where she was talking to Destiny and Destiny told her that she was divorced?
Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get
Okay.
into that right when we come to that scene, because honey, I'm about to tell you about that good old wig, that good old hairpiece that Miss
Girl.
Melody comes through. So any other comments about these looks? What about the
Uh,
men's?
I
I
think
think
the men's look
collectively
good.
they look nice. I'm
Yeah.
interested in who Harpo, who this man over here, honey.
Mhm.
That old piece of chocolate.
Yes. I like a chocolate. A nice little
What
piece
he
of
do?
chocolate. Life's like a box of chocolates.
But I want to see what I'm gonna get over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, somebody is on the road today. Your wig ain't from segregation time zone.
I can't.
And we definitely had a difference of opinion in here about
I
these
actually
wigs.
like. I think sometimes Melody's has too much hair. Like she's a petite looking woman to me. All her features are small on her face. So sometimes I think they overcompensate for hair for her, and she doesn't need all that. So
But
for me, I mean, this look is okay.
In the South, especially in Texas, they love that big
Oh,
pageant
bigger,
hair and that
bigger, yeah,
big.
bigger is better.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
So,
No.
but yeah, she should minimalist for me for her is good. She's not a big woman.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
She's not doing pageants or anything like that. Like an everyday
Mm-mm.
look is different. So we'll
I
come
did like
back
that
to
comb over blonde.
the
I'm
comb over
sorry. I
blonde.
did like the way that other blonde hair looked on her. It didn't have a part. I like that, but it wasn't too big. On the pictures you just took down, the hair was too big to me down here. It's like too full.
All right, well, let's get into this topic of the
Yes.
first scene. The first scene opens with Marceau and Maurice at the 10 acres stuck in the mud, which I don't know, honey. If I ain't got a 4x4 Ford tough truck, I'm not driving up in there. But one definite conversation was not only about the 10 acres and getting moved in, especially for Tisha's sake, was they talked about Martell's accountability in a situation. So, Simone La Bouche, let's give these comments on the conversation and that meeting over there at the 10 acres.
Well, I think that Marceau was trying to do what he could to keep his wife happy. But because she's such a lost soul, he was saying it right. We have to get the house going in order to keep her happy. But in order to keep her happy, we've got to be prepared to make lots of changes. And if we're making lots of changes, we won't be able to keep the house going. And we're talking about a 40-year-old woman here. We're all dancing around her insecurities. And now we've got major money on the line. Are we really going to go and try to build this house with Letitia going back and forth? No, I want this. I don't want this. I don't know what's going to make me happy. At some point, someone's going to have to tell Letitia, I am your friend. I am not your mama. And that's just what is that song that Jennifer Lopez, I ain't your mama. Somebody's going to have to sing that to her. I don't know if she's going to get it, but somebody's going to have to sing that to her.
California Cutiee.
Tisha, I just need her. I'm trying to stay on subject, but Tisha, to me, I just need her to grow a backbone or something with the masters and all that. I think her masters is cool. You got 2 now. I need to grow a backbone. That's number 1. But let's go back to the scene. It's just too confusing. I don't understand. Are they building the house for just them on this 47 acres? I don't understand. And then the brother saying he wants to move in, but just because the sisters don't get along or the sister-in-laws don't get along, they're not gonna move there. I don't know. I didn't understand that.
But Kimmie said last season she didn't
like
want to move there. She didn't want to be that close to them. Maurice is for it, but Kimmie is against it. She said, I don't want to be around your family like that.
Cutiee, you hit the nail on the head when you said it's just confusing to me. And I really do think that that's what Marceau, Letitia's husband, is trying to do. Just keep up a bunch of confusion so nobody starts asking him questions about his outside extracurricular activities. Because sooner or later that's going to come up and he's going to be like, oh, well, we got to worry about the house. Don't talk about that. The house, the 47 acres. Well, let's talk about these outside children that you most probably have.
Oh, you coming out with the guns blazing. Now, let me recognize this comment one good time and one good time only. We will not be doing that here, okay? We've already established maybe you was late to service or whatever about what the avatar is doing or where she is right now, but we don't have no fake people up in here. And we do not address other outside entities such as that over there at the Boomerang Network or what's going on with them. If you come to see us and you come to see me and you are in my house, that's all what we're going to talk about is the matter at hand. So if you or anybody else wants to move forward with those type of avatar jokes, you will be put on timeout and then you will be quickly blocked. Thank you for this public service announcement. You have a nice day.
Thank you, Princess. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, as we continue, they talked about Martell out here having this good old baby and the baby on the way. But now finally they want to talk as men. But I have a question about them actually voicing this to Martell about him manning up and being accountable for the way he conducts his relationships, whether it be with his wife, or other people. What are your thoughts about the brotherhood and them actually keeping Martell accountable in the situation? Go ahead, Simone.
You can't keep another man accountable in this way. I mean, I know that many women like when their husbands hang out with other married men who are faithful. Birds of a feather flock together. But the fact is, Martell is insecure and he's looking for people to constantly stroke his ego and build him up. You can't keep him faithful. His friends can't keep him faithful. His mother can't keep him faithful. His wife can't keep him faithful. And I know what they're trying to do because they've got money wrapped up with this man. They're all investing and they can't have him out in the streets running around when they're looking for investors. And this is why I believe Melody was paying his utility bills, because they have investors and it would look bad for investors to hear that his lights have been shut off. So, I mean, you just have to be careful who you get into bed with, who you do business with, because at the end of the day, you cannot control another adult. if he's not the type of man to own up and take care of his responsibilities, he's just not, and nobody else can make him.
Yeah,
What's your thoughts,
I agree
Cutiee?
with
Do you
that.
think that him being up here, okay, yeah, girl, bow, that's the truth. Block, please, nice and shiny on her.
Oh my gosh, are
Ain't
you
got
kidding
time
me?
today. Uh,
Hmm.
about
Next.
that, do you think that affects their business and them getting people to buy or doing business deals because he out here whoring around?
Yeah, it definitely affects the business. I actually think for me, I think they just doing it for the camera. I think they don't really care that Martell did what he did to Mel. I think because if they cared, they would have really did an intervention before they got, before they got a divorce. They would have been like, Martell, check this out. You're doing too much. What's the problem? I don't feel like they did that. So for me, one is for the camera, and two, yeah, they're doing it for their business. They don't want negativity to tarnish the name that they uh, made for themselves.
Their build up and their business.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
You know
go
what I
ahead.
just kind of thought of? It's almost like Letitia's trying to create this Friends sitcom atmosphere. Well, I live next door to my best friends, and my best friends live next door to me. And again, she's 40 with children. That time in your life has passed. You're not in a college dorm anymore, lady. I mean,
Mm.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, she stays at home all the time, if you're not really actively doing businesses as such. And sometimes you just want that feeling of belonging or being a part of the world. So she's still incubated. She went from her mama's house to the husband's house, basically, and has not, in my eyes, from the outside looking in, she has not really lived. She didn't have a thought phase and didn't have certain things. And as we're going to talk about later, with the interaction with Kimmie, she said straight up, we have we have enabled that behavior. So if you can continue to throw tantrums like the princess throws tantrums, I know who I can get away with shit and who I can't. Okay. If I can know
That
that I
part.
can indulge in this behavior, why stop?
You're
And
gonna
that's
do
the way I
you're
feel
gonna do
about
so.
that. Miss Bernice
Hmm.
said Martell is the weakest link, and he's definitely a risk in any business plans. I also think that he is a hothead, and right now
Hmm.
he may be having a chemical imbalance, and it affects his decision making. Um, I don't know if you guys saw that behind the scenes thing that they showed before the show, and it made some sense.
Hmm.
I don't think that he was really all in this situation in the first place. When it comes to the show and to this whole the comeback um community, that their organization that they put together in order to put the homes in all around Huntsville. I think that he more or less just wanted to be the star of the show. He wants to be star of the business, and he just wants to be the boss and everybody to do what he wants them to do and not be held accountable. And it's showing in all facets of his life.
Aspects.
So,
Yes,
if that
that's
doesn't
right.
scream narcissism or chemical imbalance of bipolar or something, it does. Because I watched the live with Destiny as well. She said he's a sweet guy. So that means you're a little bit crazy. I think Martell's just a little
Mm.
bit cray cray. And that's why they can't talk to him.
Maybe, maybe.
Well, he's probably used to people stroking his ego, and he's like, I need people to stroke my ego. Like, and if you don't, then
You have, yeah, of
get
course.
away from me.
If you can't get down with the cause, then boom, you out. Or I'm going to strategically do something to cause issues with you, so
Hmm.
that you are out. I'm going to make you quit type of
Hmm.
situation. That's a control issue, and it's very problematic. Unfortunately, in our society today, this is more common than not. So it's a man, and again, that is another behavior that has been enabled. Okay, so now we talk about that.
I don't want
Go ahead,
to.
sis.
I was gonna say I didn't want to because I don't want to skip over anything, but we can tell that he's not the brains of this group out of him and Melody, just the way his business. But we'll get there. But I just want to throw that out there. He is definitely not the brains.
Yeah, like I said, he just wants to show and let everybody else do the work while he is the showpiece. Look at the ties he's wearing. Come on now. You definitely know that he is in other ways. So now we go to this Melody's house where Destiny visits. Now you got Melody up here. Now she had her little sexy wear. Looked like she was wearing her Rihanna Savage 50, waiting for her good girlfriend coming on. And also we go get to this blonde wig. Honey, I loved the wig, but my problem is this. Her and they made that picture of Sierra over there in Love and Hip Hop. They must have the same stylist. But Melody, the wig was pretty, and it was distracting the whole show simply because sis put her part way down here.
Yes, that part.
The deep part. Yeah. See, I didn't know that's what that was. I didn't realize that part was
it was way down here.
I didn't know it was the whole shift.
She done made a comb over out the wig. I said, girl, no, you looking so pretty. But I loved it. So I love it. I know you wanted to say something, cutie. So go ahead.
No, I just said I know I didn't realize. Sorry, y'all, my shirt's popping open like I got some.
Oh, hey, that's the after dark type of situation.
Hey, you hear me? Let me, this is a daytime show right here. But no, for me, she's just a gorgeous lady. I mean, there's not too much she can do that will make herself look bad. Yeah, the wig being combed over. I just thought I didn't see the part, so I kind of like the fact that with the wig I didn't see a part at all. So that's why I said I kind of like that look. But I feel you. She was kind of Sierra-esque with that part way over here. I see where my hand is. It's way over here. Okay. All right. I'm just saying.
When I saw that part way over there, I was like, well, what are we doing here? What's going on? I mean, the wig is cute. I like the curls. I like how you've got some color showing in it. Got the roots and everything, making it look natural. But the part, lady, the part, it's way, I mean, I didn't understand why it was so far over. I just didn't get that.
Thank you, Miss Drea, for the super chat. She said that part was way down in the delta. I can't. Y'all finna get it started. So yes, she looked like she was waiting on another date outside of Martell to come over to that house when Destiny came over to give her a little chit chat. Okay, so she then revealed to Melody that she went through a whole divorce and didn't tell her. And that's one of your good girlfriends. Her ex-husband is your best friend, and you didn't tell nobody that you was going through a divorce, sis. Simone, you're
suspect. Highly suspect.
I find that suspect as well. And you know what I think it was? I really do feel that she felt that Melody wasn't going to be any kind of friend for her during that time, because Melody is a selfish woman. In season 2, you saw Melody really go after Letitia, and try to talk about her marriage as she was struggling with hers. There was no reason for her to do that. She didn't need to pull Letitia and Marceau into her bullshit. If she and Marcel were struggling, then let them struggle. I feel that Destiny said, I am not going to tell her anything because she's not going to be a friend. If anything, she'd just be nasty to me.
And I kind of disagree.
Deep.
I think she didn't tell her because she's embarrassed. I think she was just embarrassed of the whole thing. She just had a baby. They weren't married long. And what's the real tea? Why did y'all divorce? Is probably why she doesn't.
Well, look at the comment. Look at comment. Jesse said, I thought the rumor that LeBerick was cheating before they got married. And I do think that something's going to come out during this season about that.
Yes, it is. I feel that too.
I'll be embarrassed because she was with him longer in a relationship than she was married to him. And then she finally had a baby, and then they did those uh those clips in the back about him being upset about her name, and all of those things. But
Mhm.
those are things that you iron out before you get married.
Yeah.
If you have those deep down issues before you get married, getting married is not the answer. It's not going to make them any better.
Mhm.
I don't want to
Right.
judge her up and down because we're on the outside looking in. But all last season, everybody was saying, "Where was the chicken man at?" Okay, and he was nowhere to be
The
found.
chicken man.
So
Mhm.
I think that they were already done then. Like when she had the baby, they probably was done when she was pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really messed up. It's really messed up. But at the same time, those things
I
happen.
got a question.
Go ahead,
Then
sis.
why she come so hard? Why she come so hard for Kimmie then? Girl, you sitting there coming for Kimmie. Oh, he more than a chicken man and all this other crap. But if y'all was having problems, that's why you came so hard for him because you was already having problems and you mad because
Deflect.
you thought she was lessening or yeah, you exactly. She thought that oh, you coming for him, but you evidently something wasn't good anyway. So I don't know why she came for Kimmie so hard. That kind of made me mad. Like all she said is that your man makes good chicken, I guess. And he came for the crew for the crew first. He came for the comeback crew first. All Kimmie did was give what he gave. He gave it back. She gave it back. I understand that. But I'm glad
Thank,
they're friends now, but we'll get to it.
thank you, Miss Marcella, for the super chat. Melody is
Hey,
selfish.
Marcella, I
She
love
also
you.
wants to see Tisha hurt for knowing about Martell's secrets.
You got that spot
Ooh.
on, Marcella. Melody is selfish. She
Ooh.
truly is. And hurt people hurt others. She was trying so hard last season to hurt Tisha.
Go ahead. Oh,
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah, I agree with that. She was trying to hurt Tisha, and I don't understand why she
Somebody
felt
else
the
had
need
to
to
be
do
hurt with
that.
her, I guess. It
well,
was,
hurt
But
people
Martell
hurt
was hurting
people.
with her.
yes.
True.
Tisha
Yeah,
is
that was
draining,
that was
and
kind
that's
of
why
hard.
Mel and Tisha were bumping heads. Destiny is a different person, so I do think she would have been supportive if she knew Destiny was embarrassed. I don't know. I just can't imagine going through a divorce, a whole divorce, and not telling anyone that I'm going through that. That's deep. And I guess seeing everything going on around you, you do want to pull back, but just because you're going through doesn't mean that doesn't validate my feelings as a
Mm,
person and to acknowledge my pain as well. If anything, I probably would have told you,
Mm,
look, sis, I got problems in my own marriage. So I'm not going to be able to take on all of your burdens because I need to be there for myself.
right. Yeah.
But I probably would have definitely let people know that I'm going through something. I'm hurting. But Mrs. G said, Simone, that was deep. They had problems before they got married, and she moved there, and Ish did not work out. So she's embarrassed. And yes, she did confirm last night that she moved to Huntsville to raise a family and to have a life.
Mm.
mm.
So yeah, they said LeBerick was only in like 2 scenes in 2 seasons. Hey, my boo, so Deb,
Yeah.
so
Hey,
Deb.
so Debbie.
All my good,
Hey,
good friends
so
that are in the
dead.
room, and Miss Marcella. Thank y'all for supporting. Look how we support each other. Hey, Sinitra.
Anitra.
Hey,
Yes.
Sinitra.
Thank y'all for coming on in. Again, all of you guys like
Thanks for
and
the love, y'all.
subscribe to the channel, and so that you could come and see these lovely, lovely ladies every week. Okay. So now,
So, Princess, before you move to that point, so now we know why LeBerick on Friday put that statement out because he knew on Sunday, boom. Because everybody
yeah,
think we
that
gonna
was
hear about a
like
separation. That fool said, "Oh yeah, we're divorced." I said, "Say what now?"
give
Oh
us
okay,
our privacy for
okay.
my ex-wife. It's already done. You've probably been divorced damn near a year at this
Come
point.
on, don't make no sense. Don't make no sense.
It was, yeah. Somebody said, I don't think LeBerick ever wanted to marry Destiny. It seems forced. Well, sometimes it happens like that when you're having a family or whatever. or you just want to do right. You think it's marriage is the traditional idea. Sometimes it's pressure, anything. So it happens. Miss Brown said, when I was getting a divorce, I was embarrassed and I felt like a failure. So I get it. And I
Mm.
can't necessarily speak from that standpoint. I know that when we break up, sometimes you embarrass or you shame. And I can definitely understand the shame of it. But again, you couldn't even tell your good girlfriend, or your best male friend. That's crazy. I don't never want to have to feel like that. But at least she came out at some point in
But
time. One more thing.
and
Let
then
me
isn't
acknowledge
Melody? Don't
one
Melody? Oh, go
one
ahead.
one second. Let me acknowledge this Cash App. Nisi, thank you for the Cash App. I love you. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say it doesn't Melody doesn't she empower and uplift women? Wouldn't that be one of the people why it would be smart to have told her? Because even when she was moving through her divorce and her stuff, she still kept a step up her lip. She still showed up and showed out, and she still was trying to empower women. So I feel like Destiny, you don't want her to help you through that. So yeah, that's why it's a little weird. But again, we think she was embarrassed and felt probably like a failure, like uh, they just said.
Well, again, maybe they aren't as good of friends as we think. Uh, and we can't
That
always
part
take
too.
in people's shame. You know,
Yeah.
you know, if you shame, you shame. So yeah. Yeah, they said they agree with you. LeBeric wanted to get ahead of the game. So now
Hmm.
we see Tisha down by the shoe house with cousin Kiki.
Kiki, the
Kiki.
Kiki. Hmm.
And they have a little banter about this graduation. And Kiki decides to put her nose in some business that didn't pertain to Kiki. So
Mm-mm.
from what my observation is that Miss Wanda must not have been available, so they sent the feelers. What are y'all thoughts on that
Sent a
conversation?
filler.
And Letitia knowing that she's going to have a graduation party. What is y'all thoughts about that?
I think this entire family is super sensitive and they need to work on some things. I mean, just they were sitting there talking in the at the shoe store, and I'm not exactly sure what the point of their conversation was other than to show that Letitia really does need to grow up. I don't want to jump ahead, but then they're at the picnic and they've got problems there. This entire family, their idea of loyalty is warped. It really is. It's stand behind someone when you know that they're wrong instead of telling them, hey, you need to check yourself. And I don't know. It's not just Letitia. It's Letitia and all her people.
Well, they down from
Yeah, the minions is what they call them.
the corner of Huntsville. That's where they from. Go ahead, cutie.
Well, for me, I agree with you, Simone. Everybody kind of strokes each other's egos, I guess, or they don't tell them when they're doing wrong. Even the brother was like, "Well, my mom is sensitive. Tisha's sensitive." It's like, okay, I'm sensitive too. What does that mean? What does that mean? I can't tell you when you're being wrong. I can't
Hmm.
tell you that that you were out of line. That maybe you should go back and apologize. Maybe you should have stood up for Kimmie. I mean, what y'all just gonna have a whole conversation and act like Tisha didn't do nothing wrong? I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And I love Kimmie for being the strong woman she is and put it on blast. Let's
But you know what?
all that
You notice
sensitivity. I'm telling you, she got to get a backbone.
Kimmy tells it like it is. She's truthful with Letitia, but Letitia just doesn't hear her. And I think that her family, Letitia's family, and those others around her have just said, you know what, she's not going to hear the truth. She just wants somebody to coddle her and to be a warrior for her like her mother. So don't even try to explain it to her. Just kind of placate her. And I really do think that's what people are doing.
maybe that was Miss Wanda Jr., like somebody just said. Maybe Miss Wanda was at the casino. You know, older people, when they go out of town, sometimes they go on an out of town trip to the casino and they act like they done went somewhere, okay? Uh and maybe Kiki was the fill-in coddler today for Tisha. So yes, we will delve deep into Miss Kiki making her debut on the show down there at the Cookout over there in Huntsville. But we're gonna come back to that. But we're going to go to the next scene. And the next scene was like really interesting to me with Marcel and Kimmie in the duality of Martell and Destiny. But let's tackle Marcel and Kimmie's relationship. First of all, I almost feel like Marcel is damn near cheating, you know, with Kimmie, because he has these meetings with Kimmie unbeknownst to Tisha. Like they have a whole nother relationship, like he's creeping in the tulips about them. But I find
he likes having adult conversations. That's what it is. I think he likes talking to Kimmie and having an adult conversation.
I find it funny the way he talks with her. But before we go into that one little segment that's connected to that. Now I'm not talking about the cheering, but I'm talking about the parents. I found it funny as well as Marcel's daughter called him on the Visa phone to ask him for a bag of chips. And I think that she had to have been of the age and old enough to know that I want some Cheetos, or I want some Lay's, or I want some Funyuns. Because my kids, I help with children. They be like 2 and 3 is knowing what a Cheeto is. And so that she was so old, she said, well, what kind of chips do you want? And she said, tater chips, the round ones. And you know that was Tisha's child, okay? But I found it crazy that she couldn't name the potato chips, but she knew how to pick up the phone and go to Amazon and do a screenshot or do a share to send it to him and then call him back and said, I sent you a picture of some potato chips. Was that odd to anyone but me?
No, it was odd. It was
absolutely
odd. And now that you say that had to be Tisha's child, it makes sense now. It's no longer odd. That's her baby.
I said, this baby don't know what the bag of chips was.
It has to be.
Go ahead.
It had to be Funyuns. It was all in the description. Because she said they're round. Well, she couldn't say that they were hollow. So I think they were Funyuns. But the fact that she had to call her dad and do all that, and he's like, well, search it up. Like he's telling her to do something so big, you know. It's like, bruh, you don't know what kind of chips your daughter like? Or
right.
Like?
I was like, she gonna be every bit of like 6 or 7.
Talk about here. I know all the chips that all the kids and the grandkids like we know. So I just was like, what are y'all doing right here? Y'all passing time right here.
Can your grandbabies tell you what kind of chips they want?
And, you know, when did Kimmie become a caterer, and why is she bringing her brother-in-law food?
Well, I guess I don't know when she became the caterer, but I guess that was part of the meal plan. He said he was trying to eat healthy and whatnot. So I was like, okay, well,
he looked like he put on a little weight, princess. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that in the beginning? When him and his brother were at the 47 acres. Oh, I looked at that belly. I looked at his outfit. I said, oh, you got a little you got a little what's that they call it, the COVID-15? I said, I see a little
15, 25. I've been a victim of it.
Yeah, it didn't look bad. Me too. But I'm just saying it didn't look bad, but I noticed it. I was like, yeah, he was a little more slim and trim before. So that's probably why she's doing that.
But why can't his wife prepare his meals? I mean, if they're prepared meals that are prepared beforehand, why isn't his wife preparing his meals? Why is his sister-in-law preparing his meals?
She was getting her master's. She was getting her master's, girl.
Okay.
She was busy.
Okay. That one's going to have to sink in for me. I don't know.
And I wonder who he tells her
I don't know.
who's preparing his meals, or is he just keeping those meals there at the office just in case and never bringing them home? But that is an interesting point that you bring up, Simone. Now this one, I noticed this one too. He said, who gave her my number? Just like his response about his wife. I did find that peculiar too. You didn't give the children your number. What if a case of emergency and your wife drops down or Miss Wanda drops down? Your children don't have your number? Like, come on, sir.
I think
Or
he was
was
being a
that for
joke.
the
I think he
camera?
was making it. Marcel got a weird sense of humor. So I think he was being funny. I don't think he meant that like literally. I think he's like, when somebody calls me, okay, this kid my number like that. Not like, dang, I really gave my kid
That's what
my
says he
number.
being coy, for the cameras or what. Thank you for the super chat, Megan. Tisha needs to be more worried about why Kimmie is delivering meals to her husband in a mini dress and less about grown men being women being your friend. Ooh,
Thank you, Mega Million. Yes.
Y'all coming.
We.
Drea says she has a catering business on the side. I'm all for women empowerment and women in
I know
business.
about that.
He said he don't want Tisha cooking for him. That's why.
Is that because she cooks like her mother? She boils meat in margarine? Is that what he said? I mean,
like somebody just said that because she cooks like Miss Wanda with the margarine. He wants healthy food. So what do you think about him asking Kimmie to cater the graduation party? And she's really like, no. And he's like, oh, but you could extend an olive branch. I mean,
that was completely inappropriate. First of all, they have a restaurant, don't they? What about Black? Why isn't Black catering the restaurant for her master's party? And why is so much on Kimmie? No. I'm not cooking your husband's meals, and I'm not cooking your damn meals for your party. I'm not going to be stroking your ego. I can't do all this. No. People need a therapist and a maid.
Oh, thank you, Sanitra, for the super
Not the
chat.
therapist and the maid.
Thank you for the support, sis. Thank you for the compliments.
Love you, Sinitra.
Good point. Probably throwing out Tisha's meals and eating Kimmie's good old cooking. Oh, Lord. These people keep talking. I was going to try to glaze over this comment, but y'all keep saying it. When the daughter said, I sent it to you, and all I could think about isn't Tisha a school teacher?
A master's degree.
A double master's degree. So Martell visits Destiny at this shop. Okay.
Don't get me started.
Last thought. Well, we finna get it started. Okay.
Crazy.
Now she mentions how that big situation with Martell going on IG and him and Melody going back and forth with him acknowledging Ariane's baby. And she felt it was insensitive. Come on, cutie. Go ahead and say your 2 piece and a biscuit about this.
I'm kind of on the fence on this one, to be completely honest. I'm not even gonna lie, because on one hand, that is his kid. I mean, what do you? And it's gonna have to happen one day. What it had to happen, where he acknowledges his kid, his other kid. So for me, I'm like, I mean, I ain't gonna say maybe it was a little insensitive. Maybe he could have did it a different way, but we're talking about Martell here. He don't really think things clearly and through, like consequences. Surely we know he doesn't think of consequences. So for me, I don't think he thought it through. But like I said, on the other hand, it's his kid. It's his kid, along with your 4 kids that you guys share.
I think that was a whole publicity stunt any damn way. He's so phony. Thank you, Miss Drea, for the super chat. No, that was my soul burner phone for them gals. Oh my God.
Oh, shoot.
Simone.
I want to like Destiny. I really do. I think she's a pretty woman. I think she speaks intelligently, but I was mad at her in this scene. I get that you are Melody's friend, but you have no right to tell a man not to publicly claim his child. I don't care if that child was conceived in or out of a marriage. Don't you dare. And yes, Martell needs a lot of guidance, but honey, you couldn't keep your marriage together. You're not the one to be doing the guiding. You really aren't. So I want to like Destiny. Like I said, she's a beautiful woman. She speaks intelligently. I'm sorry that her marriage ended. She's got a beautiful child, but don't you dare tell someone not to claim their child, whether they were conceived in wedlock or out. And for you to try to give somebody marriage advice when you couldn't keep a marriage together for a good 2 years. I mean, Martell did have 12 years of marriage. Whatever you want to say about him, they kept it together for 12 years. Destiny really needs to keep her mouth shut on this one. She
Well, let's
really
go
does.
with 7. Simone, let's go with 7. Let's go with
7?
7 because 5 of that he was with old girl.
5 of that. Okay. Well,
5 of that
he's
he
got
was
more
cheating
than
on.
Destiny. He's got
So
more
let's go
years
with
than
a good
Destiny.
7 years.
A good 7 years. He's got more than Destiny. Destiny does not need to be telling people not to claim their children or anything about their marriage. She needs to sit down.
Oh, I forgot this little fun fact. I believe that was Milani's first birthday, if I'm not mistaken, or either her first day of daycare. Something in this chat brings to light that.
No, it's our first day of school, I thought. Oh, no.
Oh, okay, it might have been. It might have been something. Oh yeah, he was picturing her taking her to school, and then he acknowledged the other baby during a post that should have been about her. So,
yeah, that's
I
how
guess.
it went.
Yeah, I probably, but again, that dynamic with him and Melody has been so hot and so under fire. So they all are sensitive. They just are, So it's kind of too much. Now y'all making fun of this man at the beauty supply store talking about he's selling bath oils and stuff like that. What do you think about him? I don't know. That was the weirdest thing I've ever saw about him trying to sell some product that he didn't own to Destiny, and then in her store, and then told her to mind her business.
Well, I mean, if I were
think that product must belong to.
No, go ahead, Cutee.
No, I was gonna say I think the product belonged to one of his girls, or somebody like somebody he messing with, and that's why he thinks he can get this. Well, he ain't signed no contract for 20%, but he know he gonna get it. So for me, I'm like, whose product is it? That's what Destiny should have been asking. You gonna put this product in my store? Whose product is it? And what do you mean you haven't signed the contract like that? Back to him. No good business. He's Pinky and Mel was the brain. He's Pinky, Mel's the brain. See what I'm saying?
Well, remember what he said? He was trying to be slick. He was trying to wait till his divorce was final before he signed that contract, because I guess he didn't want that to be part of alimony or part of his wealth. So he's trying to be slick, but I think when you end up trying to get over, you're going to end up under the bus, because these people have him working. They know that he's in a jam. They have him working for them, and they don't have to do a damn thing for him now. He's already putting products on people's shelf. So, in trying to be slick and get over, he's going to end up without.
Oh, wow.
I don't understand why he doesn't want Melody to not even capitalize off of his stuff. She has her 4 kids. So why would that be so bothersome that you have to share anything with her when she has the 4 kids?
Punish her for
for the kids.
Yeah, exactly, Simone. Go ahead.
He wants to punish her for leaving. He wants to punish her for not accepting his infidelities and his other women. He wants to punish her. And remember that comment that he made at the end of the second season? Oh, well, this woman satisfies me like you couldn't. They wouldn't have been able to pull me off of him. They wouldn't have.
I'd still been. My hands would have been on his neck right now at this moment.
I'd still be choking him.
Neck right now. That'd have been like, he did. I know. And I'm not letting go.
I'm not letting go.
All About the Trees really got something for Martell. I can't with the slave comments. Segregation and slavery bow ties.
Those bow ties, honey. I was like, I think he's been in Prince's closet, because those is like Prince's, like Prince style ties.
Now they're saying that these products that he pushing belong to Ariana, one of his other pieces.
See, that's what I think. That's what
I think. Multiple comments in here saying that.
Show it. Because they didn't even show it. Why are you not? Because if we see it, we're able to Google it, and it's gonna go boom right over to who it belonged to. He don't want us to know that.
Well, I think that he doesn't want to be really identified with Ariane directly. He had no choice but to acknowledge her because of the baby. But if you look at, he's been with her 5 years and still don't give her no play.
But men do that all the time. They make
Dumb.
distinguishments between the type of woman that they consider a lady and the type of woman that they consider not to be seen in public with.
So, next we talk about Chris and Melody. Chris comes to visit Melody. And the scene opens up with Melody got the baby, and all her cousin and them is her whole team, which I'm not saying nothing's wrong about it, but she's showing y'all that she's making moves all about the universe, the whole world, because she made sure we knew she had an international publishers. Okay, honey?
That's part. I think that.
Mm-hmm. Talking about her music career, doing tours, just moving on from Martell and making big moves. And I think she really wanted to acknowledge that. But Chris comes over unannounced to talk about this 47 acres. But what tickled me is when he brought his behind in there, he closed the door on the little baby, okay? And and he says he wants Melody to build homes on this 47 acres, and how this is going bad, but they're still trying to salvage the deal. And she says, talk to Martell. And in the back of my mind, I think Chris is having a hard time. Of course, he's a businessman, but I think he really need that deal to go through by hook or crook. And so that's why he's over there back at Melody's doorstep, which you didn't see last season as much. You saw him all at Martell's doorstep. So, and even with the ambush of Melody trying to salvage their marriage for them with him and his wife, I think this is more of a selfish ploy to save his business versus saving their relationship, thinking about them or giving them opportunity. So what do y'all think? Come on, Simone.
I don't know. I mean, I would agree with you that I would say that, Chris is hedging his bets. He knows that he's not going to get anything out of Martell. If this is going to be completed, it will be completed with the steam of Melody. I just, everybody in this game is out for themselves. I don't know if there are any true professional colleagues who are not only concerned about the bottom line, but want to make sure that they do right by their partner. And I'm just not seeing that from this group.
Me neither. Come on, Cutiee.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't see any cohesiveness. And I also feel like he knew to come to Mel because Mel got all the money and Mel got the brains. And if she say she's gonna do it, she gonna do it. Martell, on the other hand, is kind of iffy. We don't know because he's all over the place. So I think he made the right decision on going to Mel to ask. But Mel is gonna think it through because she's the one that's gonna think it and look at the consequences of what's gonna happen. Martell, he's just gonna move in the moment. So I think he was right to go ask her, but agreed. He still is out for himself. He's still like, I don't want this to fail. I don't want my name to be on this and it fails. So
I think whether they know it or everybody's marriage is under scrutiny, looking at their marriage and their money, equating it. They do business, and people are thinking, Melody and Martell are in a precarious papers. Marceau and Letitia, they've got things going on. People are thinking it's the money that is tied up in these marriages, and once their marriages seem iffy, people aren't wanting to do business with them.
And again, that goes back to the point in the beginning where we were saying how Martell is a liability. And I think that was shading, probably something for the whole season, how Martell might be a liability in business. If you look at the different scenes and the themes here, in the beginning, it starts off with Martell as a liability to the 10-acre home situation. And with his birth of his new baby, then you see the scene with him in Destiny. He's a business liability because he's not doing his paperwork right, or he looked like he was really trying to finesse the situation. And here we are again with Chris and Mel. Martell is a liability because he helped to break up the 47-acre deal. And she's like, I don't want no parts of it if I have to deal with the mess. And that really says something, that the cost and the bottom line was not a priority to her. It's like, look, I'd rather have my peace than however many hundreds of $1,000s you're going to give me. Period.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Martell is a janky businessman, all mouth and no accent.
You can say that again, Miss G.
Didn't Martell later? They sold the acres, but what they're asking now is for them to put homes on the acres. They do have a duality in the business. They have been building custom homes and designing custom homes, but they were trying to do better as business owners and landowners. That's where the money is as well. You own the home and you own the land, you get double the money. So he really messed up. He really fumbled the bag. You fumbled the bag over a piece of pussy. You know, it just is what it is. Is it worth it? Okay. And then you got another expense to boot while you were sitting up there doing it. Like, was it really worth it, sir? You're unhappy. You done lost your family. And to me, yeah, you had a second wife. You had a whole nother relationship. Anytime you freaking on somebody for 5 years, you cannot not acknowledge that person. You cannot be disingenuous towards that person. You loved her. You had an affinity for her to sit there with her that damn long. I'm sorry. It's a mess. Mm-hmm. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And
let's not forget but let's not forget how Martell told Destiny that she's divorced because of how she talk, or because her mouth.
You did forget about that. Too. Thank you.
Say what now, sir?
Go ahead, sir, on with that.
What you talking about, sir? This dude really. I just looked at him like, wait, what are you talking about? That's some nerve to tell somebody that you divorced because of your mouth. You ain't talking to Destiny. You talking to Destiny. Now, see, if I was Destiny, I'd have took that product and he would have been wearing it. Okay.
And she said he almost got a stiletto to purchase all this
because we didn't mess that up. Oh, I love when she said that. I was like, and they showed the stiletto too. I said, production be cracking me up when they showed the stiletto after the fact. But I couldn't believe he said that to her. I said, that is so much nerve. That was too much nerve.
Okay, ma'am. You made 2 comments referring to Monica. Knights put her on timeout. Ain't no motherfucking Monica here. And y'all gonna piss me off with that shit, okay?
Oh my God.
Stop.
Hey, Simone, you do not sound like nobody's Monica, girl.
Thank you.
You have your. I told you earlier. I love your voice. It's beautiful. And no, there's nothing.
If I was working with her, that would be my prerogative, and I would do it, and we'd be like, "Hey, Monica." So don't be stupid over here, okay? Take that shit on. Now,
thank you.
It's Sunday. I'm trying to be nice. It's the Lord's Day.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
These jokes with him pushing Avon. This is
oh no, not the Avon. Yes. He gonna start going door to door.
Okay.
That's what he's gonna end up doing.
I probably wouldn't have put his product in my shop either when he comes strong arming me like that. Because the first thing I'm gonna ask him is, friend or no friend, let's do business, okay? Let's do a contract between you and me. How much are you gonna pay me to put these products in that you have no contract for? Up in here. And then especially after he talked to me like that, that's why you divorced. You got too much mouth. You are supposed to be my best friend. Who does shots like that? That was horrible. And it really pissed me off. Simone, as you were saying about that situation.
No, for him to have said that to her, I would have, like she said, he almost got a stiletto to the skull. He would have definitely gotten that stiletto to the skull for him to say, your mouth, like, don't speak up when I'm cheating on you. That's why you're divorced. No, not because of your cheating. Please. Oh my God.
Right.
So now we all the way over here at the Cookout, down to the Alabamas.
Mm-hmm.
down to the Huntsville Cookout. So I did notice that Marcel was grilling. Did y'all? They had some real good food. So they must have some little money because they had scrimps
Honey.
and they had steaks on the grill first. I
Oh,
didn't even really
yeah.
see the hot dogs and the hamburgers for the
Steakums. They
purists.
had them steakums on there. I seen it. Yes.
And they had the real good food. And now we are here with the family of Tisha. And again, it feels like they runs in their family that they butt into people's business that they don't have any business of their own but to bother other people. Now, cutting Kiki and cutting T-Man was all up in Kimmie's face. Now, this says something to me. Now, you know,
That's
Tisha's
brother.
family
That's
got to
brother.
be ghetto. They got to be a
Mhm.
little bit ghetto. And Tisha done got away from these ghetto people and got with Marceau and got her a couple of degrees. And, you know, she's bougie acting, okay? So, but anytime you got a cutting Kiki and cutting T-Man, you know what's up. And your mama got hairstyles like she got with them freeze curls and all that, pump it up on them. You know that was the side of the family that she probably was trying to get away from and didn't want y'all to see that she come from. So,
Well, that
what do
one
you-
cousin said that they were from the wrong side of the tracks, didn't he?
yeah, it is.
Right there.
The other side. So what
The
do y'all
blonde
think
one, yes,
about
the-
this banter between Kimmie and Kiki? And Kiki basically said in a very nice monotone, Tabitha Reed almost type of read, baby, go mind your own business.
Baby.
Come on,
Baby,
CC.
please. I don't really want to come for you. I don't want to come for you, but I will. And we also got to see Tisha's dad didn't speak at all. Horace. Did y'all notice that?
Oh, I didn't even pay no
Her dad,
attention
but
to
he didn't
him.
really speak.
I didn't even
Girl,
pay
I was
attention.
watching. His name is Horace and everything. He actually walked up with the bag,
He said hello.
congratulations
That was
bag.
about it.
But anywho,
But
you're
what
right, right.
What do you think
So,
about the
for
banter in
me-
between the two of them?
What'd you say?
What do you think about the banter between two of them?
I think Kimmie told her straight up. Basically, I told the truth. Your cousin was lying. What did you want me to do? What you wanted me? You wanted me to lie for her? Because
And
y'all
that's
do
why I
that.
say,
I don't do that.
and that's why I
Kimmie
say
don't
that they
do
have
that.
this twisted sense of
Come on.
loyalty, you know, and their entire family. And it's like, you know, maybe this is what you do for one another. You don't tell each other the truth. You don't hold each other accountable. You lie for one another. But I don't do that. And I'm not going to do that for Kimmie. I'm not going to do that for T-Man or Kiki or Bootsy or Ray Ray and Peach Dog. I'm not going to do it for none of y'all. Shit.
Peach dog.
Peach
Okay.
dog.
Peach dog.
Junebug,
Peach dog, honey.
Peach Dog,
Honey.
Peach Dog and Junebug. No, I'm not lying for you.
Oh my
Shit.
God. Mm-mm.
How many of you people you think was there that didn't
Yeah,
get on
no.
camera that had some names like that? Names like that.
Well, I read it. Where do you think I got it from?
You
It
already
said in the
know.
back.
Most of that party.
I read the credit. It was a Peach
Yeah,
Dog.
I noticed they had about 50 different tents there, but you only saw like 3-4 people. So maybe they were trying to hide the family and got rid of the cameras before the real humbuggers got there with the Colt
Peach
45
Dog was
and the
in the
brown
tent.
paper bag.
They kept Peach Dog in the tent. You know they did.
Well, here's my thing. I think Marceau got it twisted. I think Marceau should have let Miss Wanda come and all the family shouldn't have came. He messed it up. Because I think I could have took Miss Wanda acting the way she acted, other than Kiki trying to really tell somebody, no, you really should have had her back. And I don't like the fact that I like the fact that Kimmie spoke up and was like, well, Tisha didn't have my back when she was talking to the ex. She let her cuss me out. I was every name under the damn sun. And you ain't said, well, look, sis, you the ex. This is my new sister-in-law. I love you both. But I'm not going to let you disrespect her in front of me. You know what I mean? But that goes back to Tisha not having a backbone. Tisha don't know how to talk for herself. She always lip quivering when she got to speak to somebody when it's something serious. Like, girl, get it together. Get it together. You know what you want to say, but I think her lip
Mhm.
quivers because she's like, I'm not gonna be able to make them feel sorry for me. So she
Right.
starts that crying shit. Nobody wants to see that. Kimmie ain't worried
Oh,
about them tears, girl. She not
No.
worried about your tears. She not.
okay. Thank you, G Harris, for the super sticker for the generous donation. Okay, and I want to go back to the beginning and right there. Do you notice that all during this show, Tisha kept saying that Marceau and Maurice were best friends, and so that she would have to talk to Kimmie because she would be around them because they were best friends. When did
Yes.
they not become relatives no more?
They were brothers.
Right. Like best friends is bigger than brothers. Like what the hell's going on? You crazy? Like
I felt
I don't
like that was
understand
a
that. I don't understand
dig.
why she is using that.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Bad dog.
Yeah, that probably was. Maybe she's saying something underneath that. I think she's saying something underneath that. They're besties. Like they know stuff about each other, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, that's his whole brother. That's your whole sister-in-law. Whole, like, where you come from with this foolishness?
I really feel that
Get
Kimmie
that
is just trying to be nice because I think that Kimmie wants to kind of say, "Look, Letitia, if our husbands were not married, I wouldn't have a damn thing to do with your silly ass. I
be your
really
And
wouldn't."
friend.
that's fine. That's fine.
Hmm.
But since we are relatives, I'll deal with you because you my sister-in-law, and I'm gonna invite my brother-in-law. But I'm not finna deal with your mama, okay?
Mhm.
Like that's too much. And just I saw the margarine on this steak. Yeah, I was ready to come
Hmm.
through the TV and give me one. I might have to go downstairs to the grill myself. So now we also
Honey.
saw in the confessional, Tisha called out Marceau for planning that party and think that he did it on purpose, that
Mhm.
Miss Wanda wouldn't be there. And he said, well, go get a third master's and then she can come to the next one. I thought that was so shady. And
He'd make sure
also,
she'd be there.
he gave her a watch for as a graduation gift. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I think a watch is a classic graduation gift. You often give like a watch or a pin or maybe a briefcase or something like that. And while it was shady for him to have the party while her mother wasn't there, Miss Wanda is a trip. And she can really, really work a nerve. And I don't necessarily blame the man for wanting to throw a party without her mother being there because her mother is hell on wheels.
Oh, Miss Wanda, you hear that? Simone done said you hell on wheels.
Her and her updo.
Sorry, Miss Wanda.
Ah!
She meant that in the most respectful way, Miss Wanda. Wanda knows she a trip. Miss Wanda knows she a
Yes,
trip.
Brittany, she
And
is
she
a
don't care.
line
She knows
stepper.
that. She like,
Come on, CC.
is she? I think that was a really nice gift as well. I wouldn't mind having one. So yeah, I think that was a really nice gift. Um, I don't agree that he shouldn't let her mom not be there. I don't give a damn. I don't care that you don't like her mama. I don't care that she's a trip or none of that. If you don't like my mom or if my husband and my mom didn't get along, and I knew that, and you threw me a party and my mom's not there, it's a whole problem. But see, Tisha don't have no backbone. She thought it. Oh, I'ma jokingly say to him, "You did that on purpose." See, my response would have been totally different. Throw me another party and my mama not be here. It's gonna be a big problem. Don't you do that. You
That's
go. Y'all
because she
can.
knows that her mama is problematic. And she
I
Mhm.
get
knows
it.
her mama, she be having to defend her mama and fight for her mama. So maybe she needed a break. Maybe he did them both a favor.
I mean, he did. I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it was not right for him. But that's her whole mama. The girl just had got her second master's. She can't come to the party. It's at a
Well,
park.
maybe
It's
he came
outside.
he came to the first one, so and look, they looked like they was humbugging and drinking Cold 45 after the cameras went off anyway. So
That part.
maybe that
A little
was
slick
too.
small lick of bull or something, you know. I
Yeah,
get you.
But
not no
California, let me
Corona.
ask you this.
Miller
California,
High Life. Go ahead.
Hmm.
You wouldn't allow your husband, your mother, to talk to your husband the way Miss Wanda talks to, and you
Oh
wouldn't allow
no.
her to
Oh
intrude the way
no.
she
Oh
does.
no.
Okay,
Oh no.
yeah.
So
No, I
I'm
wouldn't do none of
going.
that. But I would have had to already break that off. I would have already did all of that. But I'm still saying, um, I don't know. Okay, this is my question to you guys. What do y'all think Miss Wanda feels, or what do you think she's gonna say about him not inviting her on purpose? You think she's gonna have something to say about that?
Oh, there's going to be hell to
When
pay.
does she not have something to say? Is the question. Okay.
Right,
When does
right.
she
She might cut
not?
him. She might cut him for that. That's all I'm
But I
saying.
think he knows how to finesse Miss Wanda in private more than
Okay.
Tisha does. You know, he
Mm.
could have said, like, look, I planned it so far ahead and I didn't think you was gonna be out of town. You know what I'm saying? So, or I just want to do something intimate between you and Tisha. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, he could have did that. That would have been nice to say that, even though it would have been a lie. But it would have been nice to
Well, how
say,
is he going
"Oh,
to
I'm gonna do
explain
that,"
talking
and
about
then
her
but
cooking?
happen to do it this weekend.
How's he going to explain talking about her cooking? That's going to be
Hmm.
something he's going to have to explain.
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. Hey y'all, if you want to call in, I'm putting the chat, I'm pinning the StreamYard in the chat so you could come on backstage and start talking to the panelists. Let me see, we're here. So in the meantime, this last scene where we see Kimmie and Tisha bantering back and forth about why they don't get along and why Kimmie don't understand what Tisha wants. Now, Tisha had one come to Jesus moment and she said, well, I expect more from you than what you're willing to give to me. And maybe I can't expect for you to think the same way that I think. Number one. Number two, the situation where Kimmie said, well, I understand now in the confessional that again, we enable her behavior. We have coddled her and babied her so damn much that she don't have good sense. What are your thoughts on that, Simone?
Well, I think that Kimmie was trying to lay it out for her when she was saying, like I had said earlier, your sense of loyalty is different than my sense of loyalty. I don't lie for people, and I don't, tiptoe around them. And that's what Letitia was asking for. And Kimmie was trying to tell her in the nicest, kindest way she could, I don't do that. I don't. I just don't do that. And Letitia wasn't hearing her.
I like Lime's answer, Jamie's answer.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Tisha, you full of shit.
There you go. There you go. It's this.
That's all.
But I really do think that Kimmie is being mindful that this isn't just a friend. This is a sister-in-law. This is my brother. These are family relations here. And as straightforward as Kimmie is, and I appreciate her candor, she's still trying to maintain family relations. God bless this poor woman. Kimmie, I feel for her. I do. I think she's managing adults and juggling their emotions in a way that she shouldn't have to.
All right. CC, Miss California Cutie.
Honey, for me, Kimmie, for me, I just always like Kimmie, and I like that she's so straightforward. From Tisha, she said it. Nobody's ever told me, like her mom didn't say I love you. She showed her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's looking for somebody to show her something all the time, right? That ain't the real world, babe. That's not how it
Mm-hmm.
always gonna work. She's not gonna always be able to show you she loves you. Okay. She tells you what she did verbally, like I care. No, she said, "Oh no, Kimmie, you said you didn't care." I never said that. I never said I didn't care. I didn't say that. So Tisha, the way she perceives things is different because she's been coddled like for the last 40 years. So she needs to get it together. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep saying she needs to grow a backbone. She needs to get it together. You gotta. Everybody's not gonna treat you the same. So you're gonna have to learn how to treat people a little different and give and take a different way, not the way your mama showed you only.
And that's my thing. Is the first thing she said was referred to her mama. And I'm like, Simone, I'm not your damn mama, okay? And you have to grow up and see the world for what it is, that people don't operate like you want them to. You cannot control the way they act. And I think she's slowly learning, but she is at a learning deficit and a curve deficit that she doesn't get. Like, hey, I can't make people act the way I want them to act. I cannot control their actions. I cannot control how people relate to me or identify with me and my feelings. It was stupid to me when you say, my mother, she didn't tell me that she loved me, but she showed me she loved me. Well, that was still dysfunctional all in itself, because love is shown in action and in verbalization.
Verbally.
Yes, yes.
I agree
I
with
don't
that.
I don't know who could sit up there and say, my mama never told me I love you. That's crazy. Okay. That's something not right about that. So you cannot just be looking for, this is what it sounds like, or this is what it does. Everybody has their own version of the way love is exhibited and shown to them. That's why we have the 5 different love language. Okay. Because
That.
everybody responds differently. And you have to do things different and figure out how to communicate with people the right way, not just, this is what I want, this
Absolutely.
is what I expect, and this is what you're gonna give to me, or else you don't relate to me, you don't love me, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna go, I
Let me
can't
take my glasses off. I feel a tear coming on. I feel a real tear.
I had said that I wanted to see Martell get back into therapy. And I do want to see Martell get back into therapy, but I think we also probably need to get Tisha into therapy.
Oh, of course, she been needing therapy. Her and Miss Wanda and Marcel, like that whole dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Did she freeze?
Yep. StreamYard want to act up. Well,
I can't tell if I'm frozen or not.
You were
okay?
frozen.
Did I
was
freeze?
about to tell everybody, make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Yes.
You know how we do. You gotta like that button, please. Go
I'm
ahead,
sure it works in their dynamic over at their house, but it doesn't work for the world, the outside people that have to interact with them. And we cannot live in a bubble like they do. Look at some of these comments. It's Tisha and Candace from Row Hop Cousins. They just might be, because they both got some overbearing mothers that is gonna beat them down.
Now that would be a great reality show. Get
the mothers,
Wanda,
mothers of reality TV.
Get those two. Get those all 4 of them in an
Don't start
apartment.
that, y'all. Yeah,
all that
overbearing
mothers. Scrappy's mama, Mama
Mama
Joyce,
Jones and Mama Jones.
They would probably be drunk and fighting and carrying on all the time. I don't know if I can handle that.
That's why I just said that would be a whole mess. Too much. Overkill.
So, somebody got the name for it. Toxic moms of reality TV.
I love it.
There you go. Boom. There it is. Carlos, holla at us. We want our credit.
There you go. He probably like, I don't want no parts of this. Okay.
I know he don't. I wouldn't. It's too much.
Thick Girl 40 says, I want to see the behind the scenes of the family cookout. Now that's a must-see TV. Carlos might need to give them a show, call it The Family from the Other Side of the Tracks. Yes, and Uncle Bernard and all them going back and forth with Marcel. That was a little bit too much. They said they had that show on Lifetime already. Ooh-wee. Okay, so we're going to take our firstest call. Yay! Ghetto clap for our first guest on the show. Woo-hoo. Come on in here, Miss Niecy G.
Niecy!
Hello, ladies. Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Princess. Welcome. You ladies are doing great. I'm loving the show. Y'all got me over here dying.
Thank you, love.
Yes. I definitely just wanted to drop in and say hello to you ladies, and that you're definitely doing a great job there. As far as the cookout, I'm down with the behind the scenes of the cookout. I am with it. But yeah, that's pretty much just wanted to drop in, Princess.
Oh, thank you,
That
Niecy.
was
I know.
that's sweet.
California cutie, you're beautiful today as well.
Oh, thank you so much, love. Thank you, thank you. I tried to show up today and try to show out a little bit.
Yes, that's
First show, I'm in the house of princess. I
oh,
gotta be treated
girl.
like a queen, look like a queen today.
Yes.
We in royalty. I gotta show up like royalty.
Yes, Miss Simone, I love you as well. You definitely
Thank you.
you give the reads there. I love it all, ladies.
Thank you, Nisi. It's great to have you come in.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, her lip gloss is popping today.
Okay.
Thank you, Niecy, for dropping in. And of course, you can always come back.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be in the chat there.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right.
Okay. And now we're going to have Miss Larja Curves come on in the building. Welcome to the House of the Princess. Welcome to the Ladies Love Huntsville panel. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm great, Princess. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's awesome sauce. I'm enjoying your ladies' show.
Thank
As the
you.
Thank you.
other caller mentioned, yes, kudos. Make it clap in a circle like California Cutie was doing.
Yes.
Make it clap in a circle.
With hands or no hands.
Oh no, she did it with her hands.
No,
I
I
just
did it
saw
with my hands.
I saw her do it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this isn't OnlyFans. Yeah, but yeah. So I caught the Huntsville and Martell. He's at it still. It's worse. It's worse. She covered him a lot, obviously. If he's doing non-contracted, that is Avon. Like you have to just take your box and try to sell your box of stuff.
Oh,
That's
it's crazy.
Avon. I mean, he's like, oh, we'll talk about that later. And then got mad at her. That's why your husband left you. No, that's why Melody left you, fool.
Mm, right.
Right? And then Tisha, I don't know. I totally in my rememberization, there was a time when Tisha took a title to like some podcast or something from Melody in some season before, and her and Melody kind of got into it, but then Melody finally let it go and just like move forward. It kind of felt like just to move forward, but you could tell, like to me, it seemed like that fractured their relationship if they even ever really had one. So now to see Tisha kind of, why does she always blame Kimmie for everything? Is she jealous? I don't know. I don't know what's her issue with Kimmie really. That Kimmie didn't lie for you? Really, that's your issue on national television? That the woman didn't lie for you? And then you get your cousins to come and co-sign that you should have had this person's back and you should have lied. Maybe you just should have maybe not said anything or lied. You know what I mean?
Do you think ultimately maybe Letitia's issue with Kimmie is she's kind of jealous of her marriage? She and her husband have a balance and they have communication, and Kimmie actually has position in her marriage. Her husband listens to her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly a great reason to be jealous. I mean, if there are reasons, because yeah, it's not like aesthetics, but
Mhm.
it really is like she knows that they have an equal footing in their relationship, and he respects Kimmie. You can see they sit down and
Mhm.
talk about things like I'm like, this is such an advanced relationship. They're it's a the only black struggle they have over there is the incense. You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing it a whole other way. You know. They're doing it a whole other way. They're showing us like how to try to at least effectively communicate in these times. And I like Kimmie and her dude's relationship. I feel like Tisha's husband is very over her. He's like, look, lady, are you gonna cook
Mhm.
and give me a kid, or do you and let your mom keep talking, or what? I mean, because I got things I could be doing. Like that's kind of how he treats Tisha. Like he could really be doing something else.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I'll get at you when I get at you type of situation.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about let's talk about this Tisha's issue with Kimmie is that she thinks there's a hierarchy and Kim is low on the pole and should look up and respect her without question.
What?
Based
And
on
thank you
what?
for the super sticker, June's Place.
What
Where
would
does
that
that
be based
hierarchy
on?
come from?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she was married, as far as being ushered into the family. I don't know,
Oh,
people
okay.
have their different
Oh,
thoughts.
right. I don't. Well, that still makes her a little crazy, in my opinion. Like
Well, she
that's
is,
like and she's very, very. How she lets her mom get at everybody and then interfere in her relationship. That's not a health. That's not healthy.
Not at
Note to
all.
self. Note to self. Don't let your mother-in-law be the reason. Because in the long
What is the
run, then you'll be
reason?
mad at the mom. So. I don't know. There's a lot of different things going on. I'm glad also that Melody is. I loved how she had her baby in the Zoom. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in California and 420 is allowed. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. Um, okay. So, yeah, but I'm really enjoying Melody and her newfound freedom. And, oh, so she sold the 47 acres. And now they want her to invest in the real estate development opportunity. But Martell is still involved. Is that what's happening?
I believe so.
No, she just doesn't want to deal with the him being in his feelings about her doing the homes and him not doing them.
He's an emotional being. I mean, we could call him Martella. He is very emotional with his feelings sometimes. And so that's going to happen. So she has a good reason to worry about that. He needs to be the center of attention. And Melody, I hope she doesn't give him too much time a day, but it's going to be entertaining to watch. Oh, and please don't let the mistress come on.
Oh, I
I
want
don't
the
think
Mr.
she
Smart.
signed the contract this year. They talked about that last year. And Melody says she has no control of that. That's OWN's decision, even though they're EPs. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Would you like to see that drama
I
play out
would. I would.
IRL?
A little bit,
Oh,
yeah.
of course, yeah. Yeah, I gotta admit, yeah, I'd love it.
I'll be here for it. I'll be here for it.
OMG.
Definitely.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
all right. Thank you, Larger Curse, for
I totally
calling.
appreciate you. No worries. Have a great day. Thank
And
you,
I
you
hope you come
guys.
For
back
the
next
Happy
support.
week and see
Sunday.
us.
Oh, this is going to be an every Sunday thing around this
Yes,
time.
we are here to
Yes.
stay as long as you will have us.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm already subscribed and I have smashed the subscribe button, smashed the like button, and I even hit that copy link thing because, like, sometimes that helps the algorithm too. Because I didn't have
Right.
anybody specific to share it with because my mom, she doesn't really watch YouTube like that. Anyway, okay. Peace.
Thanks for the support, love.
Thank you.
That's what 420 will get you. That's what it'll
Woo,
do for you
yes.
right there.
Yes, everybody. We'll be here every week, giving you commentary on every show. Lord's willing, if you will have us, give me some feedback if you like the show, if you like the panel. We're gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We're
that's
gonna
right.
be here. So we have one more guest, and I'm giving y'all like 3-4 minutes if you want to call in to get in the back of in the backstage. If not, I'm gonna take the stream down and then we're gonna close on out of service so we could be here for Potomac. Okay,
Yeah, yes, yes,
Potomac.
yes.
Thank you, thick girl. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello,
Hey,
ladies.
Hello.
Congratulations, lady. Good show. Good show.
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Thank you so
What you
much.
got for us today, thick girl?
So I'm glad that Destiny said this in the first episode instead of like she did last season when we knew he was in the house, but he just didn't want to come on camera, and she kept trying to act like everything was good. So I'm glad that she said they divorced at the beginning. of the season instead of just waiting and trying to drag it out. Also,
Okay.
I understood where she was coming from, saying that being that she doesn't have any family and she's so used to going through things by herself, because she said her mother was killed and her brother was killed. So Mel was like the family that she never had. So I understand her not really being the type to open up. But like she said, now she wish she would have, because now everybody is still going through the pity phase, but she's over it. And I guess she got over it so fast because they weren't really married. It was more of like a breakup, I guess, than a divorce.
Well, marriage is serious business, and I guess when you go through the pomp and circumstance of having a whole wedding and your relationship was longer than the marriage, it can really be devastating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like she said she's over that part now. She's dealing with it. She just feel like everybody else is still in the shock and awe, but she's past it.
Well, of course, because she held it through the whole divorce. And even after she was a month divorced, how long does it take to go through divorce? Months and months. And you're talking about
Yeah.
during the pandemic. So she, plus the pre-situation of separation, not getting along, all of that situation. So that was a long time to deal with that situation. And then, like, not say nothing. Of course, she would be over it. I'd be over it by then too, mostly. Anyway,
I just
Miss,
hope that he does what he's supposed to do for the baby, because she was saying last season how he wasn't there. So I hope that relationship gets better.
yeah, I hope so too. Miss Drea said the mama was not killed, only
The
the
brother.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the brother.
And then the what was next? Tisha. I don't understand. Why are you getting all these degrees, but you're not using a one of them? Like,
Hello.
you're taking the debt, but you're not making no money from them. I don't understand that when people do that. Like, it's the prestige of just saying that you have two masters.
I think that's what it is. It's just the prestige because she's not using these degrees. She has an MBA, right? And then
I
what's
don't
the
know
second
what she got,
master's?
but I know she stay at home.
I think it just gives her purpose and something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, instead of going out into the real world and growing as a grown woman, she'd rather go to school and stay a child. That's how I look at it.
Mm. Sound right? That's funny.
And
Always.
Kiki need to go sit down. That's Wanda without all the hairspray. And she don't have the backbone like Wanda. Because Kimmie shut her down real quick. Kim was like, look, was I wrong? Okay, I wasn't wrong. Was Tisha wrong? Okay, so therefore go talk to her. Don't come to me with that bullshit.
Hmm.
And she shut up. See, Wanda would have found a way to make Wanda right. See, she can't do Wanda like Wanda do Wanda, because Wanda would have been right and would have fussed Kimmie down until Kimmie just walked away. So I don't even know why they sent her as a representative of Wanda, because she did not do Wanda justice at all.
Well,
And
they
she does
wanted
look just alike.
Wanda without the humbugging. I think so.
That's what we want Wanda for. They messed that up. They should have just let Wanda not be in town and left it as that.
Well, you can't be fighting on camera and everything. I think they go a little bit
No, the Wanda
much.
ain't gonna never fight. She just gonna talk shit, and I like her talking shit because I know Kimmie gonna talk shit back, and that make it funny.
But she have everybody else fighting. That's the thing about it. And you got to think about all T-Man and Ray Ray and, like Simone said, Peach Dog and
Peach
Bootsy and
Dog.
all them. You know,
Yes, Simone, who is
that would
Peach
have been
Dog? When
something
you
else.
said Peach Dog, I like to die. I say, who the hell is Peach
Now
Dog?
you
I
know
ain't
that
never heard that
cousins.
before.
You know them. Those are those cousins: Peach Dog, Ray Ray, Junebug, all them, all them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's too funny.
But then when Tisha was talking to, like, she brought up everything that she feel Kimmie did wrong, but not one time did she sit there and say, look, I know I was wrong for talking about you to the ex-wife. I know I was wrong for listening to her talk about you and not taking up for you and not saying, what happened to that part of the conversation?
They probably
I'm
cut
still
it
waiting
out.
on it. I'm still waiting for it. I'm
You
waiting
They
for
can't
it.
be
probably cut
5 years
it
old all the damn time, Tisha. Come on now. You know you do wrong. You know,
Mhm.
fess up. You can't keep wanting somebody, girl, you know, she don't want to be your sister. She barely want to be your damn sister-in-law. If she didn't have to be your sister-in-law, she wouldn't say anything to you. So take
That's
what you can get and move on with it because she's tired of you. I'm tired of you for her.
all right, Mystic Girl. Thank you so much. The house manager is in the building. Thank you so
Y'all have a
much.
good one. Good show, ladies.
Thank you so much. Have a
Yeah.
good night.
Bye. Thank
Love
you.
y'all guys. Y'all stay safe.
Bye bye. Now look, I'm like with Miss Drea. She getting all those degrees because that's the only time that Marcel let her go outside. I feel like that is probably the only time that he gets some peace because she gone and she got something to, keep her mind off of him and get out of his business so he can run the streets. You know what I'm saying? Or do what he got to do. So he finds a reason to keep all the children busy, send them to camp or something so that he can have some peace of mind and he can work and play without being bothered. So I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got one last call up in here.
Okay.
Hi, Brittany.
Hi, Princess. How you guys doing? I miss you so much. You know that. You know I love you. You know I call you my pastor, Auntie Princess, because that's what you is to me. I love you. You keep it all the way 100. When you read, you read. I be like, you know what? She gonna get off the South. That's what she gonna do. She gonna her Chicago self is gonna stay off the South. But no, I love you, and I'm glad you got your own channel and you're doing this. So I'm very proud of you. Very
Thank
proud.
you.
For one, Marriage Huntsville, I think this is my opinion, because I'm from the South, and I know how it is when family members marry other family members. Like, they all keep it in the family, basically. And for one, I think Melanie shouldn't have to hold on to her marriage if it was already over and she knew it, and it just kind of played out in the show. Why would she drag it out? Divorce is hard. Divorce is emotional, especially when you got kids involved, and then you got to figure out how you got to co-parent. And if he has another child outside the relationship, you have to be mature enough to accept that child because that's your kid's siblings, and you don't want to have that division in the family or make that child feel unloved because of other adults' actions. Tisha, I don't know what to say about her. I wish I could go get 5 degrees and not have to work and chill at home and and just let my husband do whatever, because that sounds like a life. I'm not gonna that sounds like a life right now. Like for real. I really wish. I'm working on trying to get a registered nurse degree. 1 degree, let alone you got 5 degrees out here, sweetheart. Go be a businesswoman. Go build yourself up. Go get some therapy. Don't let your mom know you're getting therapy, because I even realized, even with my mom, when I tell her that I'm getting therapy, she look at me like, well, what the hell did I do wrong? And it's like, Mom, it's nothing that you did wrong. It's just that I had childhood issues that I couldn't share with you because I didn't know how you were gonna take it. Because I know the type of mom you are. My mom is overprotective, so I didn't know how you was gonna take it. I didn't know how you was gonna react to it, and I don't know what the situation is. So I think Tisha I agree with you. She do need to go get some therapy and not let her mom know as of yet, and not even let her husband know, because she got to work on herself. She got to find herself outside her marriage and her kids. I remember my first lady told me. She asked me, she said, Brittany, who you are? And I said, well, at the time I only had my son. I was like, well, I'm Adam, Mom. And she looked at me and she said, no, you're more than
Not
that.
who you are.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you're more than a wife. You're more than a parent. You're more than with the titles that we put on ourselves. We're more than our job. Sometimes as women, we do have to slow down and center ourselves to dig deep and see who we really are and become that. So I think that's what she need to do. She really needs to go and get a little therapy. Kimmie, I like Kimmie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I'm an instigator. I don't like the instigating, because listen, if you start it, you better be able to finish it.
Yeah.
That I come from that too. You start it, you better be able to finish it. Don't start nothing and backpedal and be like, oh no, I didn't say it like that, or I didn't mean it like that, or I didn't mean to hurt your feeling. Like, you said what you said. You said it at that moment, and you did mean to hurt my feelings, because why else would you say it if I said something to offend you? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I like her personality. I think she's sweet. I do see her instigating. I do see her start a lot of fights and then be like, "Oh no, what happened? What did I do?" Yeah, you kind of started that, Kimmie. You open your mouth and said something that you wasn't supposed to say. Like, what response did you expect? Like, you can't be having everybody fighting in the family like that. That's not good. But that's all. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not really feeling all well, but yeah, that's it. That's only my commentary.
Well, I thank you for calling and showing us some love and
Yes.
attention. I thank you
Of
for your
course,
words.
of course, of course.
I will be
You're
back
welcome.
next
You're
week.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you
you so
Okay,
much
again.
for
okay. I'm gonna
calling.
share, share, like, comment, all of that. Love you guys.
Thank you. Love you
All
back.
right.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right, we did have a super chat. I want to thank Candace Lane for the super chat and the compliments. I'll be here every week. We thank you guys for the good feedback as we go along on the show, as we getting our feet wet. Um, oh wait, we got one more people. Oh, you done popped up on me. Hold on, we got one more person. Come on, Rigger Escape Vlog. Hi.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are
How are
you?
you?
I'm fine, thank you. You're new around here.
Yeah, I am from Philippines.
You're in the Philippines. Wow.
Nice. Welcome.
To the
Wonderful.
house.
Welcome.
Hi, how are you? What's the name of California Cutiee?
I'm excellent. Excellent. Thank you for
Wow,
asking.
very good. And how about Simone La Bouche?
La
Simone
Bouche.
La Bouche. I'm
La
well. How are
Bouche.
you? How are you?
And the beautiful Princess AV at
Yeah.
Princess AV 613.
Mhm.
Welcome.
Wow.
So what do you have to say about the show?
What kind of show?
Well, that's what we're talking about, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Or did you call to come tell us how beautiful we were? Or are you coming to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville?
Wow, nice. Very nice.
So you were just clicking around on the internet and found us and decided to stop in and say hello, huh?
Well, I'll take that too.
Yes, we will. And we
Did you
will
have
invite you back.
did you have anything else to say, Rigor?
Yeah, Rigorscape vlog. Don't forget from Philippines.
So you want to shout you out? You want me to come watch you and see what you got going on?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
I will.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in so much. I appreciate the love.
Yeah, don't forget my blog to subscribe and uh, eh, don't forget to notification bell for in any activities, any of us of our activities. I can go to your channel always.
Okay. I hope you subscribe to me too. All right.
Yeah, that's my
All
pleasure. It's my pleasure.
right.
All
Okay.
right.
But thank you so very much. And you
So
have
have you
a
been
good day.
both of you have you been here in Philippines?
No,
No,
you're gonna
not
invite me
yet.
to your house?
Oh my God, the Philippines is very nice. We are hospitable visitors.
Well, I'm gonna come see you, okay?
Yeah, I hope you can visit here. You're all
Thank-
visit here in Philippines
Okay,
soon.
don't you ain't got to invite me twice. I'll be there in a year, okay?
Yeah,
All right.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you for
exactly.
calling in. You have a good one, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
Alrighty then.
Hey, you are international.
I am international. It takes all
It
the
ain't just
time.
melody. It ain't melody, but it's just the internationalness going on.
You're an international publicist now. Call Yvonne.
Y'all is
Yes.
crazy. She said he trying to say, look, I need a daddy, a rich daddy.
Okay.
He trying to sign me, y'all. I'm not a housewife yet, but okay.
That's so
Y'all is
funny.
crazy. Just try to get direction. Y'all
Oh
is
no,
stupid.
y'all cold for that. Y'all cold. Y'all cold.
One more thing. Tisha said, I miss Kimmie starting the family beef. What episode was it? I think Simone mentioned that.
I don't think that she was starting beef. Our last caller felt that she
Yeah, I think
started
the
beef.
caller
I
said
kind of
that.
think that she just, when somebody's trying to tell her this, that, and the other, she'll tell them like it is.
Oh, okay. Look at my so damn a mess.
Ladies so debonair.
And
Oh,
so
Princess. That after the show when they showed the how the season is gonna go, girl, all them little clips. I was like, what where it looks like uh Miss Wanda gets in it with Kimmie and they talking to each other with the hands
you
slamming on
gotta
the
cut the snake off at the head.
girl. That was a mess. And then I saw Tisha tell Marcel, uh yeah, if you cheat on me or you did anything, I'm taking you for everything you got. I said, oh, we gonna grow a backbone this year. Okay, this
Mm,
season we gonna get one. So I'm excited to see the rest of the season and commentate on it because it's about to go down.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Carlos is making them pulling them out a little bit more. They're being a little bit edgier, and I think that the divorce is what's really opening up Pandora's box
Mm-hmm.
and making people be a little more cutthroat. Now the secrets are being exposed about everybody, so they're forced to be more honest and go head to head about the things that's going on. Thank you, Dr. EVA. Look, y'all go subscribe to Dr. EVA's channel.
Love her.
Okay. She
Love
just had a
her.
live yesterday about finding your peace after the COVID. Go watch her videos. Go get her watch hours up. Go subscribe to her channel. She has 250 more people before she hits 1,000. So I need
Oh
y'all to go
yeah.
on over there. Go on over there down to the EVA spot and go support her and subscribe to her channel.
Nice.
She's broke with 2 masters and she gonna take him for everything. Y'all is terrible.
Hashtag
Uh,
backbone.
it looked like Marceau might be cheating with Kira from the Ready to Love show.
I
Anybody
seen it.
else see that? I've
I
heard
absolutely
the.
did. I saw it. It was on that clip too. It was on the clip too. I rewound and pushed back because it looked like they were arm in arm. I don't know if they was locked, but they was close enough to where the clip was so fast.
Is that me or you? We can't hear you.
Yes, yes. Kira, I don't know. Something's up.
We'll see. We'll see. And I think all of this stuff will come out during the season. So with that, we're going to wrap up. First,
I'm
you
back.
didn't see the
Sorry.
back. No, you good. You good. We're right on schedule, honey. You didn't see the backstage chat. First of all, California Cutie, what's your cash out? Do you have one? Can you hear me? CC?
I can hear you.
Okay, now I can hear you. It was doing something in my ear. I can hear Simone, but I can't hear Princess.
I
She
said,
wants to
what's
know
your
your
cash app?
What's your cash app?
Oh, mine?
Yes.
My cash app is money making Lynn. Capital
You got
M
to
for
spell it.
money, capital M for making, capital L for Lynn. Because that's what I
So
do. Make
MML.
money.
No, say that again because I'm on the short bus today. We spelling out money.
Why don't you type it in the chat for her?
Okay.
I don't think she saw it.
Let's see if I could do that. I don't know why my thing is acting up.
Can you not hear me? Look, the devil wants to wait till the end of the show to have technical difficulties. But in the meantime, while she's typing that on in, I also want you to, if y'all have cash apps, if you want to support a specific member here on the panel, I want you to do that. I want you to spread the love. If you got $1 too, help them get their good gas money. Yeah, see, I would have spelled that wrong. That's good. I want you to help them out. Also, I want to thank everybody for your super chats. It is greatly appreciated. It is going to go to support the good peoples here on this panel and to build the show. So there they go. Those are 2 cash apps. I thank y'all for having us. I thank y'all for the good commentary that y'all have back for us. We will be here every week, every Sunday at 4:30 Central Standard Time. That's 5:30 Eastern, 3:30 Mountain, and 2:30
on the West Coast.
West Coast people. So as long as you have us, again, we'll keep coming with the spice. Also, tomorrow, be mindful that it's my show. We're talking about my kid wants to be a star. So if you have a child that you want to be in the industry, or you're getting in the industry with your kids, excuse me, if you're a momager or you need tips, you need a talent agent, even if you're a grown up, we're going to talk about some talent agencies. I have my good girlfriend who has been in the industry for many years, and she's head of the child talent area over at Guild Talent, and they are national. They're not just in Chicago. They're down south. They got about 5-6 different hubs across the United States. Also, my good girlfriend from down in the ATL. She is the manager of JT Talent Management, also the owner. But she is also the mother of Mr. Miles Truitt. And y'all know him better as Little Ronnie DeVoe in the New Edition movie.
Oh, yeah.
So she's been a momager of his career and her other 2 sons. So she's going to come and give you the pros and cons of managing your own children. The good and the bad and the ugly, and moving forward and managing, being a child manager. So I think that's a lot of good. They have a lot of gems and nuggets to share with y'all about being in the industry. Also on Tuesday, and all of these are already in thumbnails, so you can set your reminders right now. Okay, Tuesday is the row hop discussion. So we're about to get off of here, and you can go get your snack and your cool beverage, and you can go and watch Real Housewives of Potomac. And we will be reviewing them on Tuesday evening at 6:30 Central Standard Time, 7:30 Eastern. Okay. Mountain is what, 5:30, 4:30 Pacific time. So whatever time you got. Oh no, that's wrong. It's 5:30 Pacific, 4:30, 6:30 Mountain Time. See, I do it well when I write it down, but not in my head. But I know what time it is for me, which is Central, which is 6:30. So and 2 hours back for East, and one 2 hours back for West, and 1 hour for East. So just go set the reminder button, because the reminder button will tell you whatever time zone that you in that you need to watch these shows. So I thank you guys for your support. Also, I have some other folks in the building. My 2 cousins, they have a great show called Backyard Bar Wars that comes on Thursday evenings, and on Wednesday evenings, Tuesday evenings, you can also watch True Crime with my boy Domity Pongo on MTV. My cousins are on True TV on Thursdays. Support all these Black people doing great things, okay? Because that's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely.
Do you have any closing remarks, Simone?
I am so happy that we're going to be here every Sunday. I am truly enjoying this panel. This is just great. I'm just going to have a great time. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, California Cutie.
I echo those remarks as well. I'm excited about the panel. I'm excited about the season. I'm excited about our followers. I'm excited about everything because it's about to just be a good time. Good Kiki and a good time on Princess's channel. And I'm excited. And I'm so thank you, Princess, for the opportunity again.
Okay, well, look, your gift makes rooms for you. Okay, now tell these people we got your cash up. Tell these people, do you have a way for them to find you yet?
I don't just yet. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm working on it right now. So by next week, I should have something for you guys to follow for me. But you know, I'll be around. Just next week we'll revisit.
Okay, that's no problem. They're gonna be here for you. Okay, what God has for you is for you. Simone, how can the people follow you or look for you?
Well, I believe you have got a link to my link tree in the description box, and there you will find links to all of my social media, including my YouTube channel. So please stop by, sign up, follow me. You can drop me a message at Instagram. I'd love to say hello.
All right. And also, I had to put some people on ice and I had to read some people. Look, again, we're not dealing with Cartoon Network business over here. You will see what Simone looks like very, very soon. Okay. I know what Simone looks like. And some of y'all already know what Simone looks like if you know her voice. And it don't sound like no damn Monica. Now, if you want to watch her, you go over there to her channel. But over here, we good. We're not going to read. I also saw somebody talk about the person that we funeralized a week and a half ago. Baby, she don't have no place here either. So what we're doing here is we're all about positivity. Unless we got to read a bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I try to give love and light. We're about moving forward, having new relationships and doing new things and building positivity into each other's lives. So also I had some people steady asking me about membership. It's coming. I'm trying to do the last steps of getting some things together and getting it organized. Because again, I would cherish your membership and I want you to get something in return for your membership. Y'all should know by now, figured out I'll move a little slow. I don't move unsure. I like to move forward in surety and know what I am doing. So with that being said, yes, the membership is coming. But in the meantime, I thank you guys for your support. I thank you guys for your love. And I will see y'all tomorrow. So my cool beverage is getting low. So I need to fill that up. And it's time for me to turn out the lights in the house. I hope you have a great Sunday evening and love on your families and love on your boo thing if you got one. And I'm not going to talk after dark on Sundays, but y'all have a good day. Thank you guys for my co-host and see y'all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.